Okay, so it's Sleepy Green here. My first comedy skit for the new year, and I just thought I'd make everybody laugh. It's something different. And I would just want to talk about my life and why growing up. Do you know how like when you're poor growing up? Well, first of all, you're poor growing up. You play poor games, like catch a girl, get a girl. Who in the hell made up this game? The concept of catch a girl, get a girl is all the guys and go inside and all the girls get on teams. And we basically just chase the girls throughout the neighborhood to try to get a grind. Not to fuck, not to have sex, but a grind. I mean a grind. You get on their leg and you just, like a tree bark, you just grind and grind and grind. And the crazy thing is, I was ugly growing up, and fat. So when I was chasing girls, the pretty girls would see me and they just freeze. Like, oh, I'm not playing anymore. I'm on base. And I couldn't never touch them. And they hope that the good-looking guys catch them. And the ugly girls, they run in slow motion, fall in the trees, bam, fall, call your name. I'm right here on the ground, get me, pull me up. And you just look at them and they want you to ground on. They in like the ground position. And then you just so sad because all the other people, it's just like, it can kill your self-esteem growing up. And I always thought growing up, like, why do I got to chase the fat, ugly girls? And I thought I was cool, but I guess, you're terrible. And then another thing is, when you grow up, another thing I knew that growing up that I was poor because I used toilet paper for everything. No. When I say everything, I mean everything. See this toilet paper? What I would do is, when company come over, my mom would say, how many people we got there on the table? I was like, 4. We take the toilet paper and wrap it up in our hands, like this. And this is our napkins, just like this. Everybody has toilet paper. When my mom would fry fish or chicken, she would take a big bowl, she'd take toilet paper, throw it in the bowl, and soak the fish grease and the chicken grease before dinner. Like everything. You have an oil spill, you have any type of spills, blood, toilet paper for everything. I always thought toilet paper. If I had paper towel, I knew we must have hit the lottery or something happened magically because I never seen paper towel growing up. Like I never had it. Like I grew up in North Philadelphia, the super hood. I always grew up thinking like the way I lived was normal. Like I knew I was scrambling, which is like you're poor, but I didn't think I was the worst of the worst until I moved with my father. Oh God. Changed my life forever. My father lived in a predominantly white neighborhood, maybe 90% white, 10% black. And then he invited me to come for the summertime. So the summertime, I go up there and I'm riding around on my way to his house, getting dropped off, and he talking to me. And my dad was never in my life. But first of all, before I go into me moving my dad, let me tell you what happened to my dad growing up. What I remember about my father. And this is kind of sad, but it's just still funny. Years ago, my dad was on drugs growing up, okay? My dad used to walk around, oh God, my dad would walk around the neighborhood for a whole summer. The Michael Jordan short set came out. My dad wore the same Michael Jordan red short set with a pair of high socks that come past his knees for the whole summer. He never changed his clothes. So I'd be so embarrassed. I'd be sitting outside and all my friends be like, uh-oh, here comes your dad sleep. I'd be like, oh no, please don't let him see me. And he used to stink and carry a 40 bottle around. And I'd be like, Dad, dude, like, you got the same, do you realize? Do you know that you got the same thing on every single day? Like for the whole summer? I used to be like, this is ridiculous. Like you're gonna kill us. You're embarrassing me. And then my mom one day she wanted to go out, God bless her, and she took me to my dad's house. I'm in my dad's living room like, oh God, this is terrible. I'm like 9 years old, I'll never forget. I'm in the house and my dad said, look, son, I'm gonna teach you how to be a man today. We're gonna make some money. So I'm excited, like, yes, we're gonna make some money. Let's go out. It's the father and son bonding moment. It's snowing. I'll never forget this dude takes me out with a toaster. This is some crackhead stuff. We're knocking on, I don't know what's going on. We're knocking on door to door to door. And my dad's trying to sell this toaster. So he was like, damn, this toaster is gonna sell. He's trying to get $10. He's telling everybody, like, it's for me and my son to eat. I want to sell this toaster. I didn't know what was going on. I thought this was hustling or whatever. So he said, look, we can't get rid of this toaster. Let's walk me to my friend's store, and I'll get something else for us to sell a microwave. This dude we went to a damn junkyard with junkyard dogs. This dude climbed a 30-foot fence, leaped over like damn Spider-Man, took a toaster without even using his hands up the gate, ran up the gate with the toaster in his hand, and like a samurai, leaped over the gate, and we went to sell this damn microwave. It was, you had to see, it was amazing. This is what crack does for you. It gives you like extraordinary powers. So here I am walking down the street. He has a microwave and a toaster. We sell it to this guy next door. My dad promises me we're going to eat McDonald's. I said, well, I know this ain't what normal dads do, but McDonald's is McDonald's, and let's go eat it. We go to McDonald's. He tells me to get in line to order. I should have knew that it was a setup. He said, what you want, son? Look at the menu. Order whatever you like. So I'm in line. Give me a Big Mac and French fries and everything. My dad said, I'll be right outside. I'm going to the payphone. Order my food. It's time to pay. My dad's not around. 5 minutes. My dad's not around. I go outside. This dude has just left me at McDonald's. Just left me at McDonald's. I'm out there about an hour passed by. Nose snotty, crying. I call my mom, collect, and tell her my dad left me. He abandoned me at McDonald's. Crack would make you leave your kids. This nigga made me wait for him while he jumped over a damn 30-foot fence in the snow, come up the fence with no hands, just with his feet like this, and then he smoked the money up. It's crazy. But going back to my dad, he called me out the blue. He said, hey, son, I got my life together now. It's 10 years later. And now I'm 16, 17, 18 years old, 16 years old. Come to Williamsport. It's part of Pennsylvania, suburban place, 90% white, 10% black. I go out there for the first time in my life. I'm like, wow. There's no abandoned buildings. There's no crackheads. There's grass. Like, you understand, you from Philadelphia. Grass is like power. You got grass in front of your house, you made it. I've never seen grass other than the park. All we have is houses packed on houses packed on houses. So I go up there, it's grass, it's clean, no crackheads. I'm like, is this a life? How have I been living? I didn't know this existed. And then the most amazing thing happened. Amazing. White people. Now, I knew white people existed in this world. Living in the inner city all my life, all my teachers, all my friends, all the store owners were black. Only time I seen white people was when I went to the mall. Only time. So, to me, seeing white people was like Jurassic Park seeing dinosaurs. I was like, damn, white people, they out here. So I'm at my dad's house one day, drinking some tea, relaxing on the couch, and I hear voices outside. Hey, John. Yeah, hey, Bob. Yeah, hey, dude. I'm like, dude, what's that? I walk to the window, like, open the curtains up, like, oh my God, this is amazing. There's white people outside, but not just white people, a bunch of them. I quickly go to my phone, yo, dog. Call my friends and feel, yo, dog, you won't believe this. There's white people outside right now. My friend's like, white people? I'm like, oh my God, dog. Real white people, like, they're out here. They're like, what do they look like? What they doing? I said, they're talking. They're normal. I think they have regular conversations like us. They was like, you fucking crazy. I said, yo, dog, there are white people outside and they are normal. This is crazy. I got to go ahead and get a better look. So, I'm looking like I just see dinosaurs, a Brontosaurus Rex or something. So, make a long story short, I go out there and talk to the white people, whatever, and I was like, damn, this is amazing. Like, all my life, I thought they were just different from us, but whatever. So, that's that. So, I go back home. On the ride back home to Philly, when I go to Somerset, I go back home, and I'm like, damn, you know what? I'm poor and shit. I'm really poor, but my mom did such a good job of tricking me all my life. I didn't realize that not only was I poor, but I'm living in poverty. Like, this is like the shit on the movie. Like, the shit that I read about. That I'm thinking like, oh my God, these people are doing bad. They're poor. I'm poor. I'm really poor. Like, I thought my life was normal. I'm living like a damn poor person all my life. Don't even realize it. It's so crazy. It's a hood mentality. You never know. Like, that you're poor. You just never know. And I should have known like I was poor growing up because I know everybody can relate this story. We had this big, giant, 100-foot floor model in our house. But not only did the floor model have roaches inside of it, like a million roaches, which is crazy. Once in a while, you be watching TV on the couch with your girl or something, or your homeboys, and the damn TV would just flatline for no reason. You be watching sports, and next thing you know, it's gonna be like, you be like, damn, white screen. So, I guess normal families would just pay for it to get fixed or whatever they do. I would have to go, one of my homies get one in the TV, I get the other 10, we lift it up. Boom, boom, boom. We shake it till the damn picture come back on. And then that TV's fixed now. But this is part one. I have more stories, but this is the one I want to share. Hopefully you find it funny. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I have more to come. And thank you for coming out. And I'm going to take this line from Russell Simmons and back in the Def Comedy Jam. God bless you and good night. Thanks.